What's up, YouTube? This is Flash, and today I'm gonna be well. Today I'm gonna be teaching you how to get better at drifting and how to turn at good speed. To keep your speed up. So first, what you wanna do is you wanna have a good car with like good acceleration on it. So right now I'm just going to my garage so I can show you kind of what I'm talking about specifically. So today I'm gonna be using the Gallardo with carbon fiber hood, BF Goodrich tires with red line, and some old Essen rim, something like that. And, just a regular old Gallardo. And the reason I chose a Gallardo is because the um, the acceleration on the Gallardo is pretty high, and as long as you have good acceleration, after each turn you'll be able to pick up speed very quickly. Also, the R8 would be a good drift car because it's a four-wheel drive, but it will also be bad because of the acceleration. Because just say you are in an R8 and I'm in a Gallardo, after each turn you might turn at not high speed, but you might turn it more smoothly. But after the turn, when I double clutch, I can easily catch you. So that's why it would be better to use the Gallardo. So okay, I'm gonna go to race editor, move all the cars and all out the way. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you what not to do when you drift first, and secondly, I'm gonna show you what to do when you drift. Alright, this is what you shouldn't do. Alright, when you coming up on the turn, never go in. Like, let me show you an example. Just say we're gonna turn on this turn right here. Let me go back. Alright, you never wanna go turn this turn like this, because simply you can make the same mistake I just made by touching that bumper. This is how you want to turn this. Alright, and that right there, that is how you execute a wide turn. Alright, um, you know, you just want to make sure you turn wide on most turns, because if you turn wide, you won't have to brake that much, and you also won't have to, be more pressured on your turns. And another thing I want to talk about is the RPM, the RPM your car on. What I can say is, if you want your car to be more steady on some turns, I would say you want to go to a low RPM. So, like, I wouldn't recommend turning like this. The reason being is because if you turn at a high RPM, when you get ready to turn, your car is in the range of losing more speed as it would with a low RPM. So if you want to turn and hold a lot of speed, you'll probably want to turn maybe in sixth gear. So let's see. As you can see on that turn, I actually gained speed while drifting instead of losing speed. So yeah, that's a good technique to use when you drifting. And another thing is brake lights. If you ever race me in a lobby, very often when I drift, you'll probably see me do something like this. I hold my brake lights and turn. The reason being because if you, it's not a glitch, but the way the game is made is that when you hold your brake lights like lightly, as long as your brake lights are shown, your car is like it's steady. So if you kind of, that's another trick to use if you want to, hold speed or turn more smoothly. Just hold your brakes down and just turn. That's about it for that. And one more thing for people, who probably use a controller, that's what I'm using right here. If you're using a controller, I'll probably say it'll probably be harder for you to get your turns down if you're on a controller than a wheel. But using these tricks or tips or whatever you want to call it, it can help you edge out your skill when you're going against somebody with a wheel. So you won't really have too much of a disadvantage when you're racing somebody. So and that's about it. And one more thing, if you really want to hold speed when you're going on straights, or always try to keep your car steady. So like, for instance, just say you're on this straight and you just want to gain some speed, just make sure you keep your car steady. Don't be doing all this sliding and all that. Just take your time, turn smoothly, and I promise you, you'll just gain speed real fast. So that's about it. I'll see y'all next time.